disagree with you, you have to convince me that your own position is superior to mine. And if you are far away from that person you want to convert, you will never be able to convert that person to your own side of the viewpoint. I tell you, the SDP presidential candidate said it the other time. We are losing our men and material to those that we are fighting. We are supposed to be the one to coach them. We can only coach them with ideas. And we have to explain those ideas and theology to them in the language that they understand. If we don't do that, they will see us as their enemy. But we cannot take hold of power without organizing for it. We cannot run a country without carrying everybody along. We cannot organize the country and move by force of arms. We are not criminals. We are also not simpletons. We know our rights and we know how to demand for it. But then it has to be in a way that will make your voice sink down into the mind of those who didn't want to hear you. Then they know that you have strong voice. But if you don't have common objectives, I discussed with the family this morning, you cannot chart a common route to a common goal. If we are talking about system change, how do we want to effect it? We need to discuss amongst ourselves. At the beginning, a lot went into the struggle. Somebody said the struggle is easier to wage these days than in the military days. Many of those who are here were prisoners of conscience in the military days. They sacrificed their comfort. They sacrificed their lives. They sacrificed their jobs. They sacrificed their property in order to get the military out of the way. It was not an easy task. It was not a bread and butter thing. Ladies and gentlemen, I am supposed to speak on fuel subsidy regime, corruption in the oil industry and warehouse. I must confess that I am not an expert in the industry, but I am a critic of the industry. Comrade Komalafe has done justice to very many aspects of corruption that is taking place in the oil and gas industry. I have a 12-page paper here, but I'm not going to read it. Corruption cannot happen unless there's enabling environment. Do not think it is the politicians that are creating the enabling environment. It is we that are supposed to put our acts together to make it difficult for them to exploit our natural resources for the benefit of themselves and their friends. That makes it easier for them to perpetrate corruption in the oil industry. We had our comrades in the Niger Delta. When CD was coming up, there was Kensarowiwa. Kensarowiwa would have become the chairman of the campaign for democracy. But because he was busy with the Ogoni struggle, he couldn't do it. There are other friends and comrades and aiders in that part of the country. They concentrate all their energy, their resources, their comfort for that struggle. They didn't get enough support. When the military were doing their things, when they framed them up and condemned them to death, a lot of our comrades even thought that the military would not do it. And some people like Femi Falana Omoleye, Chief Director, said that this military human being can do, military monsters can do and undo. Before we say Jack Robinson, Kesaruwa and certain others have been murdered judicially. I mean, they claim they faced trial. They frustrated their lawyers out of the military tribunal. Was it tribunal? They frustrated them out because they wouldn't want them to make presentation in defense of those that were fighting for the survival, not only of the people, but for the whole of Nigeria. If Kesaruwa had succeeded, maybe the hunger in the land that we are looking at, that is ravaging us now, wouldn't have been there. We were saying that education should be free. Somebody must pay for it. That somebody is the government of the day. If the government does not see education as the priority, we are the civil society people. We are the civil populace that should force the hand of government onwards to fund education. Benga said that it is our duty to go on the street to say our youth must be back in their campuses by any means possible. Are we doing it? Now, we have what we call nouns. There used to be nouns. When we have some of those that are sitting here at the helm of affairs. And these days, what have the nouns done about the protracted ASU struggle? In fact, some of them were accusing ASU leadership of overbearing influence. Why should it be like that? Government will say that they are stealing 400 barrels of oil every day, and we do not do anything to cross-check. They will say we are using 1.2 million barrels. Nigerian people, Femi Falana was my leader, or is still my leader. Femi Falana is my leader, but we disagree a lot, and I will tell you. At the beginning, you have to be a rebel with conscience. It doesn't matter what position you hold. It doesn't matter what is popular. Gandhi said, stand on what is right, even if you are standing alone. It doesn't matter. Now, some of us are against the flow. When campaign for democracy was gravitating towards taking itself into the June 12th thing, before June 12th, we say people should not participate in the transition program. When June 12th came and gone, they say we should fight for the actualization of June 12th mandate. What is that? opportunistic struggle. You know why it is? Every level of the process that led to June 12 election was not democratic. Those who wanted to participate in politics were banned. Political associations that wanted to transmute into political parties were banned. Political parties were created for the people. Okay, now, he wanted to oppress me. So, ladies and gentlemen, you can be a rebel with a cause. That is when you have conscience. But there's nothing wrong in you fighting. Before you fight, you must be able to define why you are fighting. You must be able to state your objectives and what you want to achieve at the end of the day. There must be ideology. And that is what we can pass. You cannot get the system change unless you change your mindset and you